He left for something that was supposed to be special, right?
No, he said so he's supposed to fight John. John ended up pulling out. DC took the fight, and he said even when he was going through camp, he's like, I've lost love for the game.
Oh, okay.
He was in the back, basically similar situation to me. He told his coach, he's like, I don't feel like doing this, man. Like, well, you gotta go out there. He goes, so you see me in the fight, kind of looking for a way out. Ended up finding a way out. I was like, oh, I'm done.
Was this with DC?
Yeah. He's only had 2 losses. You know who they are?
DC
and DC.
Oh, wow.
So
only 2 losses?
DC twice. So at light heavyweight. So he retired as number 1. Obviously, he was the contender. Lost.
I wonder what happens now. How old is he?
36 or so. But at heavyweight, you're fine. So we'll see.
Heavyweight, you're fine.
The heavyweights are always older. Cain retired. You know that? Cain retired.
He should have, yeah.
How crazy is it that no one gives it? Like, it's not anywhere. Like, Cain Velasquez? Pound for pound, top 3 great of all time?
But it was so long ago, people are moving on.
The problem is he hasn't been active.
Yeah.
So it's like, especially this new wave of ESPN fans, they don't know who he is.
Right.
They go, oh, that's guy got fucked up by Francis? Like,
yeah.
Yeah, kind of.
I know.
It's Cain Velasquez.
I know.
One of the greatest to ever do it. There's argument, him or Fedor or Verdum. or Stipe.
Where's Weidman?
Weidman fights this Friday.
He does.
At light heavyweight.
Who's he fighting?
Dominic Reyes. Great fight. Oof. Friday in Boston. Wow. TD Gardens.
Mm-hmm. Wow.
Great fight. Phenomenal fight.
Were you surprised by the Cub Swanson fight?
No, I called it. I had Todd put thousands of dollars on it.
You did?
Yeah.
You called it?
Oh, yeah. Terrible matchup for Kron. I don't know what the fuck UFC was thinking.
Well, just because,
because what?
So fucking good. He's just such an MMA fighter.
But all Kron does is grapple. So you're going to give him Cub Swanson, who's a black belt?
Why would they do that to him?
Because they thought Cub lost his last 4, so like, oh, he's over the hill, let's give Kron a name. Like, oh, it's still Cub Swanson. He fought all comers.
Yeah, Cub Swanson is phenomenal.
Cub had the greatest comeback because Kron didn't win that fight in any facet across the board. Not even close. Kron gets the backstage and he goes, I won that fight.
Kron said that?
Yeah, he goes, I definitely won that fight. And then Cub tweeted out, I won that fight, and also the world is round, my friend, because he's a flat earther. He went, I won the fight, and the world is definitely round.
He didn't say I won that fight, did he?
I heard the same thing too. I didn't believe it.
What was he thinking?
Just delusional. Like maybe he needs to watch the film. Sometimes you think you clearly won a fight, and then you look back like, oh shit, I didn't. There's certain things ahead.
I guess so, maybe, huh?
Or maybe thinks because he's walking forward, getting lit up, like, oh, as the aggressor, I won the fight.
No, he's getting lit up, though.
He's very new to MMA, man. That fight wasn't close.
Because when he was banging his chest, I thought, you're not saying you won here, are you?
Yeah, and they like lift him up. I'm like, what is happening right now? Strange, right?
Very, very weird. That's, yeah.
Was that the fight question you had, though?
Yeah. It was.
Those stupid ass.
Did Michelle Waterson's fight Joanna Jędrzejczyk?
How dare you?
Did I miss that?
Yes.
That was the main event.
I'm sorry.
She got lit up.
Michelle did?
Lit up. She had a few moments where she got her back, but Joanna looked phenomenal. She got lit up.
Joanna's so fucking good.
Look, there's Kron. I won that fight.
So he posted it.
Crazy,
What?
dude.
What?
Crazy.
That's incredible to me.
I love Kron. But
Yeah. I don't know.
That's crazy.
Okay.
Yeah, isn't that strange?
Fighter, in his mind.
Yeah,
in his
but
mind.
when it's that
A lot of
clear,
boxers
it's
are
almost
like
it's like, playing the Patriots, you lose by 40. I'm like, I think that was closer than you'd think. We won that. Like
fighters were.
no, it was 40-0.
Yeah, the judges weren't even.
I mean, judges suck too, and the judges are like, what?
Yeah.
We're awful. But even we didn't have it that way. It's crazy, right?
It's really interesting.
Yeah, there's a lot of good fights coming up, man. Yeah, but your boy Weidman fights Friday.
Huh.
I like Weidman as a dog, man. I'm you know me, when Luke was going to light heavyweight, I was super high on Luke at light heavyweight. I thought he was the answer for John Jones. Obviously didn't work out that way. Blakovic was like, hold my beer, I'm going to suck you in the fucking jaw.
Yeah.
And Luke was slower.
He just didn't want to be there.
Who called that?
You said it. I talked to him. He's just like, I'm done. He said after he won the UFC.
What I tell you between fights, I'm telling you, Luke doesn't want to do it anymore.
Yeah.
And people are like, oh, you're such a hater. I'm like, I'm telling you,
been there.
I was that guy.
Yeah.
I'm telling you, I see similar traits.
Yeah.
Luke's amazing fighter. I wasn't even close as talented as he is. Luke, middleweight champion of the world. He's a Hall of Famer.
Phenomenal.
UFC Hall of Famer.
Yeah.
Strikeforce Hall of Famer.
Yeah.
One of the greatest to ever do it. I'm telling you, man.
Yeah.
I saw something and I go, no.
Yeah.
I'm telling you, man.
Yeah. Just how long can you fight before you lose the fight?
But you look at certain traits and guys, like you look at a guy who's in the thick of it, like a style bender.
Yeah.
Or like Darren Till when he's, you look at Tony Ferguson. You look at these guys who are foaming at the fucking
They can't
mouth
wait to get in there.
That's what it takes.
Yes.
So when you don't see that, I'm going to be a model over here. My leg, there's guys who can't live without this, man.
Yes.
Those are the guys who make it to the top eventually.
Yes.
Now, Luke used to be like that.
Yeah.
And
He said it.
Here's the thing. There's nothing wrong with it. Cain retiring, fantastic.
Yeah.
Man. Found another career.
Yeah, he's doing
so fortunate.
WWE or whatever.
So fortunate. I don't know what kind of pay he's getting, but I assume it's good because I don't watch WWE, but
Luke and
there's
Daniel,
3 major wrestling leagues. They all offered him contracts. So I'm assuming he's getting paid.
Luke and Daniel will tell you that in Kane's prime, there was no one like him. Like he would turn their heads around. Like in Kane's prime.
Beat the fuck. Have they told you stories about it?
Yes.
No, beat the fuck out of everybody.
Yeah.
Oh no, Cain was
I mean,
Todd Duffy was up there too during Kane's prime.
Todd's a beast.
One of the best I've ever seen in the gym. Todd was like, Cain? No.
Different thing, right?
Well, you got
never, and also had crazy cardio.
Bing. There's the number one thing. Name one guy in the UFC who can go 5 rounds at heavyweight now.
Crazy.
Like Cain.
Crazy. He just
Stipe would do it. Stipe would do it, but not like Cain, where it's a tidal wave. Where first round, you're like, all right, second round, third round. Stipe applies the pressure and has a similar kind of fighting style.
Yeah.
But Cain, that 4th and 5th, was like a Diaz brother. You know what I'm saying?
So crazy. Head in your chest and just bang, bang, bang. Low kicks, punching. Great boxing is great head movement.
I think he had 4 fights in the UFC and then was fighting like Nogueira and shit. Czech Congo.
God.
Ben Rothwell.
Yeah, just an
Brock Lesnar.
Absolute killer.
And remember, I fought on the same card when he fought Brock Lesnar. I fought Gabriel Gonzaga. I opened up the main card. I fought Gonzaga. He fought Brock Lesnar.
How are those? How are those leg kicks for you? How are those leg kicks
against Gonzaga?
Yeah.
Oh my! I couldn't walk through the airport.
Is that true?
Not to, I was in a wheelchair.
What?
Oh yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
Where was he kicking you in the fucking just like
in
everywhere?
The meat of it.
And would you just brace yourself? You wouldn't check him.
I would check him and I'd counter and make him pay every time. That was the best fight I've ever had in my career.
When you checked, with your shin, or you just check?
No, because he was doing all bone, so I just take it, I block it, but I was trying to knock him out. So I'm like, I'll trade you this for this.
Yeah,
keep doing it. I remember he's so hairy. Yeah. I remember we were taking piss tests together, and I looked over at his piss, and it was brown.
What?
Yeah, it was like maybe he's just super dehydrated. You know when someone's really dehydrated? It was like look at that. Of course, he pisses brown. It was brownish.
Good God,
he was so fucking scary.
Oh yeah.
We're going super deep dive on fighting, but I remember walking because Cain was fighting Brock, and I remember I was like, well, that's what I wanted. That's where I need to get.
Yeah.
And I remember I was fighting Gabriel. He was coming off his loss against JDS, then they gave him to me, and he was still ranked, I think, in the top 10. And I remember walking out going, if I don't beat him, I'm going to retire.
Really?
Yep. I told all my team that. I go, if I can't beat Gabriel, then I'm just, I'll never be able to get to where I need to go.
Good God.
3-round decision, man. I lit
much.
His ass up.
You haven't fought much.
I lit his ass up.
Yeah, you did, didn't you? Just boxing him, right?
Yeah, nonstop.
Fucking hey.
Click on that one where he's down, chin, the far left. Yeah, that one. Yeah.
That was on that, right?
Was it? Does it? Yeah, like that one.
Where was this now?
He threw a kick and I hit him and he went down.
And was that the end of the round or that was the end of the fight?
End of the round.
Good God.
Crazy, right? I don't even recognize
I always think of you in those
guy.
situations as being like, it was almost like desperation. Like you were like, I got to be a fighter, I guess now. Here we go.
Yep. There we go.
I got to just fight now.
Look at that.
All right.
I don't recognize that guy.
He looks so
Your
young
nose
there.
was different, dude.
Well, my nose took many hits.
Yeah.
Terrifying.
Just, But you did a lot of, like, you were just throwing. You would throw in the beginning.
Without that one was all I was behind my jab. That was the best fight I ever fought. As they call it, I was in the zone.
I mean, that's great. Good.
Yeah, I was in the zone. You know when they talk about being like the white light, like in the zone? That's the only fight I ever had in my career. I was in the zone. Ever.
Just not nervous, just kind of.
Just, it's just there that day for a reason. Not much you can do.
Look at that. Over the top. It doesn't feel good to block that with your hand.
Look how hairy he is, though. He's fighting, good boy, talk about differences. I will be in Philadelphia at the Philadelphia Helium.
Yeah.
He's fighting bare knuckle against Bigfoot Silva in Florida.
That's a tough one. Is that right? All right.
That's right.
I'll tell you this right now.
Yeah.
Watch your tone.
Okay. What's going to happen? What are you going to do? Use some of that boxing you've been doing?
Don't you fucking disrespect.